Hello everyone. In today's lesson, we are going to cover the topic of transformations that includes the translations, reflections, enlargements, and rotations. A translation is a transformation where the object is moved to a new position without changing the size, shape, or orientation. It can be easily described by a vector with two numbers. The first number is the horizontal, the second number is the vertical. -3 is movement 3 units to the left, and the +2 is movement 2 units up. So all the points on the original graph are translated using these values. Point 1, 0 is going to move 3 units left and 2 units up. So it comes into this position. And the point 1, -2 is going to move into -2, 0. The point 2, -3 is going to move into -1, -1. Once we located the three vertices, we connect them with a line. And the new triangle is the translated triangle and is a congruent triangle to the original shape. Here we're going to see a rotation. When an object is rotated about a point, its size, shape, and distance from the point of rotation stays the same. It's only the position that changes. To describe a rotation, we use the angle of rotation, then direction, clockwise or anti-clockwise, and the center of rotation normally is the origin. The angle can be any size angle, 90, 180, or 270. In this example, we are going to do a rotation 118 degrees about the point 1, 1. The point of rotation is 1, 1. The angle of rotation is 180. So all the vertices of the original shape will move in a straight line because the angle is 180. Since the angle is 118 degrees, the point A is going to move with an angle 180 in the direction, clockwise direction. So the distance from the point of rotation will be the same before or after. So the new position of the point A is going to be 0, -1. You see the distance after the transformation and before the transformation to the point of rotation is exactly the same. So the PA dash is the same as the PA. Looking at the point B is going to move in a straight line again, the same distance to the point of rotation. So it's going to be to -1, -3. It's about here. You see it's a straight line, and the distances that you need to check is the PB dash is the same as the PB. Since we found the position of the 2 points, we may see exactly where the other 2 points may lie. The D dash is going to go to -1, -1. because it's a vertical distance. And now the new position is this one. After the rotation of 118 degrees about a point 1,1. And here we are going to do a transformation that changes the size of the sides by a scale factor. Here we are going to do an enlargement of a scale factor 3. So the original size of the shape will change by a factor of 3. If it's a trapezium, it's going to be a similar trapezium. So the vertical side with 2 centimeters length is going to be 6 centimeters length. And you may start anywhere on the grid. The two horizontal lines are going to be 6 centimeters and 9 centimeters. Once you found the position of the horizontal and the vertical lines, you connect the other line. And here you see an enlargement with scale factor of 3. In this example, we are going to do a reflection. The reflection is a transformation that produces a mirror image of the original shape. When an object is reflected in a line, the size, shape, and distance from the line stay the same. The reflection line is the mirror line. And we normally give an equation of this line. It can be the horizontal axis, it can also be the vertical axis, or it can also be another line, y equals x or y equals negative x. In this example, we have a transformation that moved the A to the B. We see that the two triangles, the points of each triangle have the same distance to the vertical axis. So this is a reflection on the vertical axis. In this example, we are going to see what transformation brings the triangle A to the position of the B. It cannot be a translation. It cannot be an enlargement. It cannot be a reflection. So the possible transformation that can bring the A to the B is a rotation. We need to find what is the point of rotation and what is the angle of rotation. If we check two corresponding vertices, for example, this one and this one, and connecting this through the origin, we see the angle is 19 degrees. So one possible rotation is the 90 degrees clockwise about the origin, because you see the angle it makes about the origin is 19 degrees, and the distances are exactly the same. So a possible transformation is a rotation of 19 degrees clockwise, and we need to state the point of rotation about 0,0 point of rotation. And in today's lesson, we see the transformations, the 4 types of transformation: translation, reflection, rotation, and enlargement. And if you like the lesson, don't forget to subscribe to see more lessons like this one. Thank you for watching.